So welcome to the Data with Pass YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming to this channel, kindly subscribe, like and share. So in our previous video, we looked at how we were able to come up with all these calculations. So if you've not watched this video, I'll leave the link to the video in the video description below so that you can have access to watch how we came up with all these calculations in our previous video. So we are going to continue from here. So let me create a new page where we are going to, so in this particular video, we are going to look at how you can perform some time intelligence calculations such as year-on-year sales, the um, profit margin for the previous year, and few other things. So now our first measure, we are going to look at the year-on-year sales. Okay, the year-on-year sales. So we make it sales YOY, sales year-on-year. So for this one, we are going to divide the total profits. Okay, sales. Sorry. So you are going to divide the total sales. Okay. So with the total, then we subtract the total sales for the previous year from it. Okay. Now let me bring this comma and bracket here. Then we bring a comma. Then we now, when we do this change, then we now divide it over the total sales for the previous year. And then we close it. Okay. But then we want to format this in percentage. Actually, we can check, we can bring it here. We can bring our card. We can also bring our card year on year sales. You can see this. So now let's bring our card. I mean our filter. Let's bring our year. Let's come to change and let's make it drop down. So we can see. But we want to format it into percentage. So we come here, we click on the percentage, we make it 2. So we're able to see. Okay. So this is the percentage. So we can actually, so this one can actually make it this way. Okay. So we come here, we bring our year. So you can see the year on year sales. Do you get it? Let's make it this way. We don't want to make it columns. So let's change it to this one. And then probably let's add our months. And let's add our months. Okay, I'm coming. Let's come here. Okay, so you are able to see the year on year sales. You can see it. Okay, then you can make it a card. Once you select this, you're able to see. Okay. But this is our year on year sales. Okay, the percentage, you're able to see it. If you decide to drill up, you're able to see the year on year sales. Okay, and by month as well. Let's do same for our profits and also our orders. So profits year on year is equal to, we divide our total profits Then we subtract our total profit previous year from it. Let's bring this one. Then divide by total profit previous year. And then we are good to go. We bring the percentage. You can get it. Okay. Yeah. And then we do the same thing for the others. So when I do this, profit year on year, can we copy and paste, bring it here. I just changed it to profit year on year. Be able to see it. So be able to see how it is. You get it. How the trend is going for every year. How the trend is going. So let's do it for months. Others year on year is equal to divide total others. Let me bring this bracket to it first. Minus total others previous year. Then I divide it by total others previous year. Then I get this one, change it to percentage, and then I'm done. So I can copy and paste this. Maybe let me resize this one. And bring this one here. And change it to others year on year. Okay, so you're able to see the others year on year. Okay, so that is how it is. Okay, so then now we move on to the profit margin. Before we can do the profit margin for previous year, we need to know the profit margin. So we have to calculate the profit margin. So profit margin is equal to divide total profit by total sales. Okay, because for us to know the profit margin, we need to know the sales and the profit we made, and then we'll be able to get our profit margin. And we change this to this one. Then we come here. We bring our profit margin here. Let's format our profit margin to percentage. There's our profit margin for 2015. Here's the overall profit margin. You can see for 2018, 2016. Yeah. So now let's do profit margin for previous year. So it's going to be similar to the previous year calculation that we've been doing. So profit margin previous year. So we are going to get a profit margin. Date add. We need to do the calculate. Date add. Then the date previous year. So year. And then do this. I'm sorry. So let's format this. That's question two. And then we're able to see the profit margin for previous year. So you can see the profit margin for the year was this, but the previous margin for the previous year. So let's check. So this one is 13.34. That means 2016 was 13.34. And 2017 was 12.7. So let's check to 2016. So you can see 2016 was 13.34 as we saw earlier. So there is 2015. So let's check for 2015. So 2015 was 13.1 and 2014 was 10.23. So you can see how it works. So you can see how it works. And then we do for the profit for previous months or profit for month change. You get it. So let's do month change profits on profits. Profit for previous month, profit previous month equals to calculate total profit. Then subtract it from calculate total profit, date add, dates, and then month. Okay. So now let's change this. Let me copy and paste. Let me change this one from year to month. Let me use the month name. Okay. Profit for previous month. Let me bring a card here. Add this one. So when I bring in this October, so for instance, by bringing this, it means that September was this. Let's check. Okay. Now let's do calculations for profit change month on month. So profit change month on month. Profit change MOM equals to the total profit minus total profit previous month. Total profit previous month. So profit previous month. Okay. This one. So you can see this one here. This profit margin. What we just calculated is profit change. So assuming, let's say this this is February, it means that when we add this to this one, we are going to get um, So this is December, this is January. Okay, so means when we subtract this from this, we are going to get 2 point something, which is correct. You get it. Yeah. Now let's do for profit change month on month percentage. And I think we'll be done with this particular tax calculations um, for this particular contest or this particular um, work that we are doing. So we are going to divide, because you want the percentage, we are going to divide the profit change month on month, okay, by the profit previous month, and then we format this as a percentage. So when we bring a card here, we bring a card here, we're able to get this one. So that is it. So we are done with this particular tutorial. So in our next video, we are going to look at how you'll come up with this particular dashboard that I created here. This particular dynamic dashboard, where we are going to look at, we are going to take a deep dive into this for us to understand what we are supposed to do, how we'll be able to come up with this particular thing as well. Okay, where we can look at the theme switching and everything. As you can see, all these ones, we are going to look at them. We're going to look at them, how it appears when it is light. We're going to look at all these things. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.